Hey YouTube, this is Vic. Just doing a little motorcycle maintenance today. And I got 2,000 miles on the bike, and every 400 miles I'm supposed to lube the chain. So I've already washed the bike today, and then I've just got back from a good decent ride, getting the bike warmed up, dried off, getting the chain warmed up to lube. And my process is fairly simple. I just basically lube it pretty heavy. And then wipe off the excess, and this lubes and cleans the chain at the same time, compared to actually having to like use WD-40 or something and cleaning that off and dealing with that. The oil does fling a little bit. I wipe the wheels off a little bit when I wash the bike, but while I've got it on the stand doing this, I go ahead and clean the wheels too. Apply the gear oil pretty liberally, and then to both sides here, covering all the O-rings. And then I'll once I get it all applied, I just roll it a little bit, give the oil a chance to get in there. This oiler's not the greatest, but sometimes I can get it to go just kind of like in this groove right here. There we go. So just kind of go along, squeezing. Then just, you can visually see when you get around to where it's already been oiled. And you know, one nice thing about this too is the chain just does not get that dirty, and it's probably because, you know, any of the oil that's on the outside basically gets flinged off, and unlike the lubes that do stick a little bit more to the chain, there's less to actually sit there and collect dust and dirt, road debris, grime. So I've told people it takes me about 20 minutes from the time I get around. Now I'm all the way around here. So I'll just spin it around a little bit, give it a chance to work in. Then all I do is take my old rag here, wipe it all off, and there is a little bit of drip, but you know, you get that with anything. You know, if you don't want to deal with this stuff at all, you probably shouldn't have a performance sport bike. You should probably have shaft drive, because no matter what, you're going to get some fling. It doesn't matter what you use or how well you've cleaned it. And of course, you know, it may not look like it, but I'm being pretty careful here. You know, I'm not getting my fingers near the sprocket or anything. But at this point, I just want to wipe off as much of the excess oil as I can, because what the goal really is with the chain warm, when it cools, it should actually cause a vacuum and suck in the oil past the O-rings there. So that's really the goal. That's really what needs lube. Now the chain needs a little protection, but you know, unless wet weather driver or something, that's probably not going to be a huge factor to you. So just wipe it all off, and you know, it'll take you a few times if you start using this method. It'll take you a few times to really see how it works. and to understand it. But you can see how clean the chain is. So this is Vic. Hopefully you found this helpful, and maybe give the old oil a try. It's not nearly as bad as people think it is.